Hey guys, Tin Man here. Just gonna show us a little quickie of this tree right here. Look at this damage. This is perfect for you to see. This has some cat scratch post symptoms in it, and it has stripping symptoms. It obviously will have different clawing systems symptoms within the tree itself. Look at around here. Oops, here, let me do this. I forget to hit my zoom once in a while, and I apologize for that because it sure is helpful. You can see her bleeding a lot and stuff. And look at this one in particular section here. So if we continue to come back to this part, what you'll end up realizing is this will get folded. This big seam here will get shut in there. That's what's all happening in there. And what happens because of that stuff, there's a certain rotting that goes in it. It's a certain bug attraction. Maybe even as this system totally closes up, maybe they ensure that a certain bug is in there. And then when that bug's going along in there and he's got a lot of these juices or something to eat off of and survive off of, then in a couple of years, there's a big house full of them. These guys come in here and they break into the tree and they got lots of grub. It's it's a working thought in progress, because I actually have found grub pickups where they've been cleaned up. Around here we got squirrels, so there are ground things that I can show you that would not be a squirrel, but they could be contestable that there would be a person. You know, once you're out in the field and stuff, you see a lot of things different if you get them in this direction of understanding. So look at all the moss up there. Look, and moss doesn't just fly around. This is that's a real good example of a new developing tree. What they do is they skin lots of times just the side of it. And you got to remember, as you walk around that tree, then it won't be skinned anymore. So they understand direction, best for their hiding. Like in this particular case, probably some of those are original branches. They've loosed all the originals over here. That's all suckerism up at the top, aggressive, fast growing, down to right around in here anyways, I'd say. And then once those ones get to a spot, they start shutting them down, and these ones catch up. These ones get rid of, new ones come out, and the whole tree after a couple of years looks like a beautiful sculpture again, until they maybe decide to do another super fast growing on it. That's why we notice now, like even trees like these ones right here and these ones right here, how messy they are. You know, show your old time grandfathers and stuff. Don't talk maybe too much about Bigfoot, because maybe they're have a tough time with that. I'm not too sure. Is that that's a Batman car. Wow, that's nice. Anyways, look at that tree right there in the middle. You know, think about some of these trees. You can go inside them and you'll realize there's way too much growth on the inside of them. That one there kind of looks like it does have the dead old growth in there, but I'm talking about lots of them actually have green growth deep inside there, which was not part of the thing. And so with these Bigfoot trees, if we want to call them that, they're like a marker tree, really, in a way. See, there's one with a little batch on the side missing. But you come back here in a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you'll just see the changes and stuff going on. Right in through there, that's called Mill Lake. Somewhere in that lake, lots of people have drowned in that lake. It's an ugly lake. It's got lily pads everywhere. It's just a real marshy, mucky lake. A friend of mine from high school, like the year or two after high school, he drowned in there working. Anyways, I'm trying to clean up that stuff, actually. All the milfoil and stuff and the lily pads. Yeah, and this is the lake where that 5-month-old lady, 5-month pregnant lady, she went walking one way, her husband went walking the other way, late night, probably an argument or something, and they never found her. They were immediately looking for her. As quick as he could get around to his house, she wasn't there. He kept, because she's pregnant, so he goes and looks and doesn't find her, and the search just began, and then they ended it, I guess. Real stuff out here, guys. I'm trying to spread the message for different